Pardon me, excuse me. Hot soup. Lady with baby. Pardon me. Coming through. Come on. Excuse me. Hey, what's going on, Dana? Right. Good evening, Hoboken. My name's good evening, Hoboken. My name's Clark, and I am not without the sin of pride, but I can admit fault. I can own up to my mistakes, and that is why I'm here tonight to tell you, contrary to what I may have said in the past, it turns out pinhole viewers are not, as I had previously claimed, for cowards and weaklings. I was wrong. There's no two ways about that, and I apologize. Moving on, thank you for coming down. Big undulating multicolored blob. Good to see you. Multicolored is probably overstating the case. I like you. You're a funny amorphous biomass. All right. Good times. All right. Okay, I don't actually. I can see you all just fine. Lucky me. No, I'm kidding. You look good. You do. You look good, considering. None the worse for wear. I'm just happy you all made it relatively unscathed through Deathquake 2024. A client of mine who's extremely online, as they say. She was like, an earthquake in Jersey, that's crazy, right? I was like, yeah, that's wild. She was like, now we got that eclipse coming up in a couple of days. I was like, oh, where's this going? And she was like, it's not a coincidence. And I was like, I'm pretty sure it is, actually. And she was like, no, there's a website that proves the connection. Here, I'll show you. And I was like, well, actually, I have to go meet up with some. I was like, what's that? Be right down. How did they know I was at your place? Anywho, got a skedaddle. And people, I implore you, log off. For your own good. If only intermittently. Just step away from the screen. Put the rectangle of doom down. It's poisoning your mind. Now look, I have been on Prozac, and I've been on Zoloft, and I've been on a flip phone. I can only credit one of these three things for keeping me sane. Isn't that right, Flippy? Oh, yeah, a paragon of mental wellness. Do I detect a note of sarcasm? What? No! Okay, that'll be enough of you, Flippy. Yeah. I'll tell you who I'm really happy for in the aftermath of the quake. Our neighbors to the east. At long last, New Yorkers finally have something to be ridiculously solipsistic about. And it's about time. The local NPR affiliate dumped out on their afternoon programming the day of so they could host a 3-hour call-in special for survivors to process their trauma. Not once, but twice, I heard the following. This is a story we'll be telling our children. What do you do with the rest of the minute? I mean, it's not barely a run-on sentence, not really a story. Oh, yes. Generations hence shall hear tell of the day we all came together as one to proclaim Did a double-decker bus just go by? Did anybody else? Did you guys feel? And I'll tell you, it's times like these, you really thank your lucky stars for the steady leadership of public servants like Mayor Eric Adams. Within mere moments of the tremor, there he was standing on the steps of City Hall, vowing that he and his administration would do whatever it takes to, and I quote, stop Cloverfield once and for all. I don't really quote that. No. But tell me I'm wrong. I mean, there's no way he grokked that was fiction, right? Can't you just see Eric Adams like, ever since that movie came out, just never again. Decapitate an iconic statue in my harbor, will ya? His aides keep trying to explain to him, but he just ain't buying it. Yeah, okay, smart guy. So tell me this. If that was just a movie, and they didn't really get eaten by a kaiju, how is it no one has seen any of those actors in anything since? It's called Occam's Razor. Look it up. Yeah, take that, Odette Eustman. That was nothing, though, that quick, man. That was nothing. You know how I know it was nothing? Because not a single one of the vintage Star Wars action figures on my display shelf fell off. That's how I know. None of them. Not even the precariously balanced tableau of two Han Solos holding a clearly defenseless Greedo while a third Han Solo just straight up executes him. If you know, you know. Okay, the Death Star droid was like bent back a little on his hips. But you don't need an earthquake for that. I mean, he's old and his joints are so loose, they got stiff breeze will push him one direction. I should wedge something into that gap, try to stabilize him. And some of you are probably thinking, well, hold on, Clark. A Death Star droid with hips? Something doesn't add up. Okay, I think I see the confusion. See, the Death Star droid is like the evil C-3PO. He's silver with an insectoid faceplate. You're thinking of the other droid on the Death Star. That's not the Death Star droid. That is a Gonk droid. You idiot! And now it's like the first thing you see when you come into my apartment is my collection of action figures. And you know what? Let's just say the word. They're dolls. They're dolls for boys. There's no shame in it. It doesn't make me any less of a man. And frankly, how I spend my hard-earned money isn't really any of your goddamn concern. So, but you know what? I'm getting off track here. My point is, they came through the earthquake with flying colors. They're all up there, just the way I so lovingly arranged them. So, nice try, tectonic plates. But it's going to take more than a 4.8 to get one of my dates to stay the night. All right, I'm going to catch some of this night air. Can you believe this weather? Is it not gorgeous out there? Oh, my God. And we deserve it, too. After last week, now this is an outlier. It's not going to stay like this, but it looks like we got a nice long stretch of sweater weather coming up. I love sweater weather. You guys like sweater weather? Great, right? See, last week, with that cold and that wind and that rain, that is not sweater weather. That is jacket weather. Like one morning, I was about to head out. I opened the door, and I see hailstones coming down. I was like, okay, this is jacket weather. I'm not going out there. I'm going to stay home and you can see where this is going. It's fine. All right, hey, thank you so much. My name is Clark. If you'd like to follow me on social media, good luck with that.